There seems to be some momentum picking up in the rumor mill about their marriage.
I have been hearing this rumor that the Obamas are getting a divorce by reputable people. I'm talking about like very serious journalists telling me that they're hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true.
Obama's name instantly brings to mind a legacy of inspirational leadership and transformative political achievement. The former president is celebrated for his historic rise to power, his charismatic presence, and his profound impact on modern American politics. Yet behind the public persona lies a complex narrative of personal relationships and secret liaisons that continue to intrigue and mystify audiences. Rumors and revelation about a hidden chapter in his early romantic life have fueled endless debates and controversial discussions. A glimpse into the past.
Barack Obama allegedly had a love of his life before Michelle Obama, and this is the lady.
Barack Obama's early years were marked by a mix of youthful ambition and the tender uncertainties of first love. Long before he became the figurehead of American progress, a young Obama experienced a deeply personal romance with Sheila Miyoshi Jager. Their relationship, set against the backdrop of 1980s Chicago, reveals a side of the man who later became synonymous with hope and change. During a period when Obama was establishing himself as a community organizer and a budding legal mind, he entered into a relationship with Jager, a woman whose own academic pursuits and cross-cultural heritage added layers of complexity to the connection. Their bond was intense, but fraught with the challenges of reconciling personal desire with the demands of an emerging political career. Accounts from a comprehensive biography detail that Obama, even in his youth, proposed marriage to Jager on 2 separate occasions. Sheila's recollections of their time together are tinged with both fondness and regret. As she later admitted, quote, "I always felt bad about it." These early days, filled with secret rendezvous and heartfelt confessions, offer a rare glimpse into the personal sacrifices and emotional turbulence that accompanied Obama's rapid ascent. His willingness to propose marriage so early on, despite the obvious obstacles, underscores the intensity of their relationship and the personal costs of his ambition. Ambition and love in the early years.
One of the most striking things about Dreams from My Father, Barack's memoir, is the utter absence of women from the book. I mean, not just the 3 major girlfriends, but his mother, too. Now,
who raised him.
Yes. Anyone doing a biography wants to identify and interview all the important people in your subject's life. Alex McNear, Barack's first serious girlfriend, Genevieve Cook, his second in New York in the mid-'80s, and then Sheila Jager, with whom he lived for 3 years or so in Chicago.
As Obama's political ambitions began to outgrow the confines of personal relationships, the interplay between his professional aspirations and intimate life became increasingly complex. In Chicago, while navigating the challenges of community organizing and establishing a legal career, Obama found himself torn between the affection he had for Sheila and the future he envisioned for himself. Their relationship evolved into something intimate and turbulent. Their time together was punctuated by moments of vulnerability when Obama, driven by a desire to secure a future beyond the present, boldly proposed marriage to a woman who was both his confidant and first love. Academic pursuits and the rigorous expectations of a career in law started to impose a distance between the two, and he found himself increasingly compelled by the allure of political success. Jager later described their parting as a bittersweet resolution, a necessary sacrifice for a man who felt trapped between the woman he loved and the destiny he knew was his. Media frenzy and unverified rumors.
The truth about Jan and Barack. Is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
The intersection of private lives and public scrutiny reached a fever pitch as Obama's early romantic escapades began to surface in the media. The release of detailed biographical accounts, such as those chronicled in Rising Star, The Making of Barack Obama, has provided an intriguing, if controversial, narrative that challenges the polished image of the former president. Journalists and commentators seized on the revelations of his relationship with Sheila Miyoshi Jager, questioning the implications of a young Obama who had once dared to defy conventional expectations by proposing to a woman other than the future First Lady, Michelle Robinson. As the story gained traction, various media outlets started to juxtapose these past intimacies with more recent, albeit unsubstantiated, rumors. The specter of another high-profile name entered the conversation when whispers of a secret liaison involving Jennifer Aniston began circulating. Although Aniston herself dismissed these rumors as, quote, absolutely untrue, the media frenzy only intensified, fueled by speculative reports and the enduring fascination with celebrity scandals. The narrative evolved from a historical curiosity into a modern controversy as public figures and commentators debated whether these personal episodes had any bearing on Obama's legacy. The relentless scrutiny, amplified by digital platforms and social media chatter, transformed what was once a private matter into a subject of national debate. The process of separating fact from fiction in this realm of celebrity gossip proved challenging as the lines between verified biographical detail and rumor became increasingly blurred. Critics argue that while the early relationship with Jager is well documented, the more recent allegations involving Jennifer Aniston lack any concrete evidence. The fallout in Washington.
Have you heard the rumor that Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston had an affair that ended his marriage? People that I respect, some that I even love who may or may not watch this show, telling me they believe it's true. Seems it started this summer, largely fueled by various media personalities claiming they heard it from some credible but unnamed sources. Literally nothing.
The ripple effects of these revelations have not been confined to the realm of personal gossip. They've had significant reverberations throughout Washington and beyond. As the narrative of Obama's secret affair and earlier proposals emerged, it ignited a fervor among political commentators and historians alike. In the corridors of power, the scandal stirred a mix of disbelief and cautious reflection among those who had long admired Obama's public service record. Observers noted that the personal missteps of a future president might offer insights into the sacrifices and difficult choices inherent in a life dedicated to public service. Some political analysts suggested that these revelations, while intriguing on a personal level, should be understood within the broader context of the turbulent journey towards the nation's highest office. The evolving story has prompted a re-evaluation of how personal histories are interwoven with political narratives. In Washington, where every facet of a public figure's life is meticulously examined, the scandal served as a stark reminder of the human vulnerabilities that underpin even the most celebrated careers. The role of race and identity in Obama's romantic choices. One of the most fascinating aspects of Obama's early romantic life is how deeply it was intertwined with his evolving sense of racial identity. Throughout his formative years, Obama grappled with questions about where he fit into the world, both culturally and politically. His relationship with Sheila Miyoshi Jager was not just a love story, but a reflection of the racial and political dynamics that shaped his ambitions. As revealed in Rising Star, The Making of Barack Obama, Obama had already set his sights on a future in politics, and he was acutely aware of how his personal life might influence his chances of success. At the time, Chicago's political landscape was heavily divided along racial lines. African American politicians were expected to form strong ties within the black community, and many insiders believed that having a non-black spouse could be a liability. That pressure may have played a role in Obama's decision to distance himself from Jager, who was of Dutch and Japanese descent. Jager later reflected on how race and politics became a wedge in their relationship. She recalled that discussions about racial identity became more intense and frequent as Obama was increasingly convinced that aligning himself more closely with the black community was essential for his future political career. The letters that reveal a hidden side of Obama.
Is Obama gay, needing attention over an old letter? What? I should read that again. Anyway, no, we'll just keep going. The New York Post obtained a redacted portion of a handwritten letter the former president sent to his then-college girlfriend, Alex McNear. Alex, eh? Back in 1982. He talked about his, quote, androgynous mind and wrote, and I'm quoting Obama here, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination.
Behind the well-documented details of Obama's relationships, one of the most revealing pieces of his past comes in the form of letters he wrote to former flames. These private writings provide an unfiltered look into his inner world, his struggles with identity, and his shifting priorities. In correspondence with Sheila, Obama expressed deep turmoil about his place in the world. His words revealed a young man torn between personal happiness and the greater calling he felt. Jager told biographer David Garrow that Obama confided in her about his ambitions to one day become president, even at a young age. She noted that his letters often conveyed a sense of conflict. His love for her was genuine, but he seemed to believe their relationship could not last if he was to fulfill his aspirations. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you miss most about President Obama in office? Let us know in the comments section below.